Your eyewitness weather forecast.
Ready to go into June with some midsummer heat. Still not all that bad in terms of the humidity. As we take a look live downtown tonight, got a good deal of clear sky and sunshine across the Mohawk Valley here. Temperatures pretty toasty. At last check, still 85 degrees, but the dew point, that's the key. So notice it's 51. That's very comfortable. Light winds, so it's warm, but you can evaporate sweat much easier when dew points are in the low 50s. And I think tonight it will be a mainly clear, mild night. Low temperatures mid and upper 50s, and then tomorrow gets even hotter, mainly sunny, and it will be near 90 degrees for some. I have officially 89 because I'm a big chicken. It's an elusive number to get to, but I do think some people will be close to that 90-degree mark tomorrow. It's 82 right now in Saranac Lake, Scroon at 85, 79 in Inlet, 83 Old Forge. It's 86 here in Utica. Coldbrook's at 81, 85 right now in Herkimer, Minden at 86, Coleskill 83. 88 right now, Camden, 83 Hamilton, Sherburne is at 84. But again, very comfortable humidity levels, and it's more warmth right through the day tomorrow and into Friday. But notice as we get into the weekend, we kind of lose some of that red color. So yeah, it's going to turn a little cooler, I think, as we go into the weekend. We do have some new information regarding the weekend forecast, which we'll share with you coming up. For now, it is high pressure, large and in charge from Bangor all the way back down to St. Louis with a good deal of sunshine. Interestingly, the tropics, the hurricane season officially begins, and it's starting tomorrow, that is, and it's starting to get a little active. This area, you can kind of see this broad rotation here in the Gulf of Mexico. That has about a 20% chance that it may develop into something tropical. Might get a name or a number. We'll keep you posted on that eventuality, but wet weather lashing the western parts of the Gulf Coast of Florida here late this evening. High pressure again over top of the region. That pesky ocean storm down to the south has been there for days. And of course, we're watching that little circulation. We just talked about that. We'll keep you posted if that becomes or develops into anything in terms of a tropical storm or hurricane. All right, so here's a look at the chance of rain, and we've had to ratchet these up a little bit. So none tomorrow. Friday, there's about a 40% chance, and it's mainly north for showers and storms, but a few could survive the trip and make it down here into the late afternoon. And now the weekend, I don't think it's a complete washout, but we've got about a 20 to 35% chance for a passing scattered shower. Does not mean it's raining all the time. Probably mainly dry into Monday, but again, a few passing showers, so a sprinkle alert. You know, get it going out there and water the lawn because it's getting a little crunchy, isn't it? So near 90 tomorrow. Toasty again Friday, upper 80s with showers and thunderstorms, especially north. And then again, a few scattered showers around over the weekend. Not a big deal. Cooler though. And look at that as we go into next week. Mainly dry Monday, probably a little bit more unsettled by mid next week. Mid 60s only on Tuesday. So that will get your attention after near 90 tomorrow.
Yeah, it'll be a difference, but to think just weeks ago we thought mid-60s was so warm and lovely.
Isn't that funny how that works?
Sure is.
We do need a little bit of rain, though, so it looks like we have at least a few opportunities heading into the weekend.
Yeah, you're right. We definitely need it. Thanks, Greg. Here's a look at what's coming up tonight on News.
Now, your eyewitness weather forecast.
Just awesome weather out there tonight with a good deal of clear sky and temperatures that are still very warm out there tonight. So we're down to a 57 tonight, Hines 57 with a mainly clear sky, light wind. All right, so numbers falling into the 60s now. As you make your way towards Old Forge, still hanging on to 70 here in town, upper 60s Otsego County at last check, and it all has to do with this sprawling area of high pressure across the Great Lakes and the Northeast. So there's that pesky storm system down to the south, just off the coast, that's been there for days since the Memorial Day weekend, and it hasn't moved all that much because of that blocking pattern that we have. Also of interest is what's going on down here in the Gulf of Mexico. If you look hard enough, you can just kind of make out a little bit of circulation here, a little rotation. That could potentially become an organized tropical system with a name. We'll see. There's about a 20% chance of that occurring, but something interesting is we watch the possibility of some development. And hurricane season technically begins tomorrow, so right on cue, right? Still some wet weather impacting the western parts of Florida tonight. All right, so here's a look at Futurecast as we go through the day tomorrow. A lot of sunshine and blue sky. Now notice what happens. There's kind of a bubbling up of showers and storms coming up by late Friday. I think the emphasis for these showers and storms, it's going to be off to the north and east, but you can see a few might try to just sneak their way south. So finally some rain. I wish it would rain, and I think it just might as we head into Friday afternoon, but again, the highest chance being to the north. So here's kind of a snapshot of the rain chances. We got a sprinkler alert out, which is just something that I made up, because you're going to need to water the lawn. You'll get some help as we go into Friday if you're lucky. Rain's random in the summertime anyway, right? So no rain tomorrow, goose egg. 40% chance, the highest likelihood is off to the north. And as we go into the weekend, I still can't completely rule out a random shower here or there. It's not going to be like a total washout. What it will do, though, is turn cooler going into the weekend and into next week. Have a look at your day tomorrow. Some of you are going to flirt with 90 degrees, maybe even 91 down the valley towards Herkimer and Ilion. I think upper 80s should do it elsewhere. You'll notice a slight uptick in the humidity as well. Clear sky now and a temperature of 68 degrees. Wind is calm. Dew point in the mid-50s, so we're going to end up somewhere in that neighborhood, mid and upper 50s for the low tonight. You want the future? I got it for you. It's right here on the big TV screen there. So near 90 for some tomorrow, with more greatness all across the land. I don't know. I just wanted to say it. Then we get into Friday again, that chance of a thunderstorm, especially north. Another chance of a shower or two Saturday, Sunday. Not going to ruin the weekend. It will be cooler, more comfortable, low 70s, and a little bit more unsettled as we go into next week. Look at Tuesday. Mid-60s the high, with a few showers around in the cooler weather into Wednesday as well. A few showers near 70.
Craig, I think you should do your whole forecast like that. Give us a whole fairy tale. Could be fun, right? We've had a picture-perfect week. It would be easy for you.
It would be. I'll see what I can do for you.
Okay, thanks, Greg. When we come back, Section 3 softball championships continue tonight. Brennan Miller has the recap of tonight's top game to watch right after this break.
Eyewitness Weather Forecast.
Evening to you, meteorologist Craig Flint getting ready to say Saya to May, and I think as we get into June, it's going to feel like midsummer, and it's beautiful out there tonight. Temperatures still hanging upper 60s at last check, calm wind out there, so nice night, easy sleeping, mainly clear sky. 57 degrees is where we'll end up with in terms of the low temperature tonight. Tomorrow, many areas will flirt with 90 degrees. Some areas will get to that kind of elusive number. It could be Utica, Rome. But like I said earlier, I'm just a big chicken about it. So until it's staring me right in the face, I will not forecast 90. But it could happen tomorrow with a good deal of sunshine. Numbers tonight are falling back into the 50s at Saranac Lake. 60 right now, Inlet Old Forge, 62 Watertown, 72 Cuse, 66 here in town, low 60s Coldbrook, Herkimer, down to Oppenheim in the low 60s, 64 Minden, 66 in Springfield Center, Lawrence as well, 65 in Oneonta. Sherburne, 61 in Hamilton, is at 62. Look at the warmth all across the Great Lakes in the Northeast here, right into the day tomorrow, even into Friday, but then it kind of washes away. So as we get into the weekend, we kind of lose that red color. So it will be cooler for you and me and Jamie and Aiden and Tori and everyone else as we go into the weekend. So a little unsettled too. We'll talk more about that in a moment. By the way, all those folks you can't see there behind the camera, except for Jamie. There's the high pressure sprawling out across the Northeast. Area low pressure trapped down here to the south. And then this is interesting. So hurricane season technically begins tomorrow. Now, right on cue, too, there's this kind of open area of low pressure, not really well defined yet, but if you look closely, you can kind of see a rotation there. The reason I'm mentioning this is because we could have our first named system of the hurricane season down here in the very warm Gulf of Mexico waters. Central Florida, theme parks, West Coast dealing with wet weather tonight. For us, high pressure extending all the way back to St. Louis. There's that circulation in the Gulf we're watching. Also that stubborn storm off the East Coast just kind of languishing there as well. We're going to have a little backdoor cold front come in with a few showers and thunderstorms developing on Friday. So here's what I think or how this is going to play out. No rain tomorrow. Friday, mainly north. That's probably the best chance, but about a 40% chance that we see a shower or thunderstorm developing in the afternoon. And notice the weekend, it's not zero. There will be a few passing scattered showers around. I don't think it ruins the weekend, though. Temperatures will be cooler, more comfortable in the low 70s. And let's fire up the sprinklers because the lawns are getting a little dry. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Up near 90 tomorrow. Toasty again Friday as a few showers and thunderstorms develop. Again, especially north in the afternoon. Couple showers around over the weekend, cooler air, and overall a little more unsettled into next week as we try to balance things out here. But what a stretch of weather we've had. Be like 10, 11, 12 days of just greatness all over the place.
It's been nice.
Yeah.
But I think we are ready for some rain. I know we need it.
I wish it would rain like Phil Collins.
You gonna sing that one for us? I won't put you on the spot. Thanks, Greg. We will be right back with some more Eyewitness News. Stay with us.